Hey everyone! Have you ever stopped to question the beliefs you were raised with? Today, we're diving into one of the most controversial topics out there, religion. Is it a profound source of guidance and purpose, or is it a scam we're born into without consent? Stick around as we unravel the hidden truths, challenge age-old systems, and discuss how religion has shaped, and manipulated, our lives. This isn't about attacking beliefs, it's about exploring how systems of power can control minds under the guise of spirituality. Let's get started. Religion has been around for thousands of years, but have you ever considered why it began? Historically, religion served as a way to explain the unexplainable, storms, disease, and even life itself. Over time, religious institutions evolved, becoming not just spiritual guides but also centers of political power. Kings and emperors often claimed divine right to rule, linking religious beliefs with governance. This merging of church and state allowed a few elites to consolidate power, dictating laws and morals that ensured their dominance. The result? Societies where questioning religious authority became synonymous with heresy. Religion, in this sense, was less about personal faith and more about controlling the masses through fear and obedience. Let's talk money. Have you ever wondered how much wealth religious institutions amass? From tithes and offerings to massive donations and tax exemptions, religion has become a billion-dollar industry. Televangelists ask for seed money, promising divine blessings in return, while megachurches thrive on contributions from their followers. Meanwhile, lavish temples, gold-plated altars, and private jets stand as stark symbols of financial exploitation. This wealth is often untouchable, yet it's built on the backs of hard-working believers who are promised eternal rewards for their earthly sacrifices. The question we must ask is, if spirituality is about simplicity and humility, why does organized religion seem so preoccupied with material wealth? One of the most striking aspects of religion is how it dictates what people should think, wear, eat, and even who they should love. This control extends to deeply personal areas of life, shaping moral codes and behaviors. The fear of divine punishment, a concept central to many religions, ensures compliance. People are taught that questioning these rules could lead to eternal damnation. But what happens when these doctrines clash with modern values, such as gender equality or LGBTQ+ rights? Religious control often stifles progress and maintains outdated societal structures. This raises the question, is religion truly about personal growth, or is it a tool to enforce conformity? Heaven and hell, two concepts that have been used for centuries to instill fear and compliance. The promise of eternal paradise for believers and the threat of eternal damnation for skeptics are powerful motivators. These concepts often manipulate emotions, especially among the vulnerable, turning fear into faith. For children, the idea of burning in hell can be terrifying, creating a lifelong dependency on the institution that claims to hold the keys to salvation. This fear-based approach undermines free will and critical thinking, forcing people to adhere to doctrines out of fear rather than genuine belief. Despite its flaws, the desire for spirituality and connection is natural. Many people today are exploring alternative paths, meditation, mindfulness, or simply appreciating nature, as ways to find meaning. These practices offer personal growth without the need for intermediaries or rigid doctrines. Spirituality doesn't have to come with rules, fear, or financial obligations. Instead, it can be about understanding oneself, connecting with others, and appreciating the mysteries of life without being confined by an institution. Breaking free from organized religion doesn't mean abandoning faith, it means reclaiming the right to think and explore without limitations. Religion is often passed down through generations, becoming a core part of a person's identity. From rituals to festivals, it intertwines with culture so deeply that questioning it can feel like rejecting one's heritage. However, this inheritance can also trap individuals in beliefs they no longer resonate with. The challenge lies in separating cultural appreciation from dogmatic adherence. For example, enjoying a religious holiday for its community aspects doesn't mean you must believe in the doctrines behind it. Recognizing the difference between cultural tradition and personal belief is an essential step toward self-awareness. Many argue that religion provides a moral framework, but is morality truly dependent on divine commandments? Human empathy, reason, and societal norms often drive ethical behavior. In some cases, religious doctrines can even hinder moral progress, justifying practices like slavery, discrimination, or subjugation of women under the guise of sacred tradition. A secular approach to morality, rooted in empathy and fairness, has shown that ethics can evolve and adapt without needing to rely on ancient texts. This calls into question whether religion is truly essential for moral guidance. Throughout history, religion and politics have been inseparable, often to the detriment of societies. Religious leaders have influenced laws, elections, and policies, sometimes prioritizing their agenda over the welfare of the people. Even today, political candidates often invoke religious rhetoric to gain support, blurring the line between governance and faith. This fusion can alienate individuals who don't share the dominant belief system, making it crucial to advocate for secular governance that respects all perspectives equally. Why do people cling to religious beliefs, even when faced with contradictory evidence? The answer lies in psychology. Belief systems provide comfort, structure, and a sense of belonging, fulfilling deep-seated emotional needs. They also address existential fears, such as the fear of death or the unknown. Cognitive biases, like confirmation bias, further reinforce these beliefs, making it difficult to question or let go of them. Understanding the psychological mechanisms behind belief can help individuals navigate their spiritual journeys more consciously. History is rife with examples of religion clashing with scientific progress. From the persecution of Galileo to the ongoing debates over evolution and climate change, religious institutions have often resisted ideas that challenge their doctrines. This resistance isn't just about protecting beliefs, it's also about maintaining authority. By discouraging inquiry and labeling science as heretical, these institutions keep people dependent on faith instead of evidence. But as science continues to uncover the wonders of the universe, it invites us to expand our understanding without the need for dogma. Religion is often seen as a unifying force, but it can also be a source of division. Differences in beliefs have sparked wars, fueled discrimination, and created deep social rifts. Whether it's conflicts between major religions or sectarian violence within the same faith, these divisions often stem from rigid interpretations of truth. Emphasizing shared humanity over religious identity is key to bridging these divides and fostering peace. One of the most controversial aspects of religion is how it targets children. From a young age, children are taught doctrines as absolute truths, often without the opportunity to question them. This early indoctrination shapes their worldview, sometimes making it difficult to break free as adults. Encouraging critical thinking and open dialogue from an early age can empower future generations to explore spirituality on their own terms. Fear is a powerful tool used by religious institutions to maintain control. Whether it's the fear of hell, divine punishment, or societal ostracism, these threats discourage dissent and reinforce compliance. By recognizing and addressing these fears, individuals can begin to separate genuine faith from manipulation. Many religious systems perpetuate gender inequality, often relegating women to subordinate roles. Whether it's restricting leadership positions, enforcing dress codes, or controlling reproductive rights, these practices reflect patriarchal values more than divine will. Challenging these norms is essential for creating a more equitable society where everyone has the freedom to thrive. Religious differences have played a significant role in many global conflicts, from the Crusades to modern-day terrorism. These conflicts often have more to do with power and resources than actual belief, but religion is used as a rallying cry. Understanding the underlying motives behind these conflicts can help dismantle the narratives that perpetuate them. In today's world, religion is increasingly commercialized. From religious merchandise to pilgrimages marketed as luxury experiences, spirituality is often packaged and sold. This commodification raises questions about the authenticity of faith practices and highlights the need to focus on personal connection rather than material expressions of belief. In some societies, religion heavily influences education systems, dictating what is taught and how. This can limit critical thinking and stifle intellectual growth, especially when scientific facts are replaced with religious doctrines. Promoting secular education ensures that students receive a well-rounded, unbiased understanding of the world. Faith and religion are often conflated, but they're not the same. Faith is deeply personal and doesn't require adherence to organized doctrines. Many people find spiritual fulfillment through personal exploration, proving that you can believe in something greater without subscribing to a specific religion. As society evolves, so does the role of religion. Younger generations are increasingly questioning traditional beliefs, seeking spiritual fulfillment through alternative means. This shift signals a move toward individualized spirituality and away from institutional control. Ultimately, breaking free from religious constraints starts with critical thinking. Questioning beliefs, seeking knowledge, and embracing uncertainty can lead to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Religion doesn't have to define you, you have the power to define yourself. It's undeniable that religion has played a significant role in charity and social work. Many religious organizations provide food, shelter, and education to those in need. However, this often comes with strings attached, such as mandatory participation in religious practices or conversion efforts. While the intent to help is commendable, the blending of aid with evangelism raises ethical questions. True altruism should not require adherence to specific beliefs but should focus solely on helping those in need without conditions. For many, religion serves as a source of comfort during difficult times. It provides hope, community support, and a sense of purpose. However, this reliance can sometimes prevent individuals from addressing the root causes of their struggles. For example, someone may turn to prayer for relief from financial hardship instead of seeking practical solutions. While there's value in psychological comfort, it's essential to balance faith with actionable steps to improve one's situation. Religious institutions have often played a role in suppressing dissenting voices, from banning books to silencing controversial art and ideas. This censorship is framed as protecting sacred values, but it often stifles creativity and intellectual progress. Encouraging open dialogue and diverse perspectives is vital for fostering a society where freedom of expression thrives, even when those expressions challenge deeply held beliefs. Religion can have both positive and negative impacts on mental health. On one hand, a sense of community and shared purpose can alleviate loneliness and anxiety. On the other, strict doctrines and fear-based teachings can exacerbate feelings of guilt, shame, and inadequacy. Recognizing the dual nature of religion's impact on mental well-being can help individuals choose a path that nurtures rather than harms their mental health. Rituals are central to many religious practices, from prayer and fasting to ceremonies marking life milestones. These rituals can provide a sense of structure and belonging, but they can also become empty gestures when performed without understanding or personal connection. By examining the purpose and meaning behind rituals, individuals can decide whether to embrace, modify, or abandon them altogether. Many religions claim to be the only true path to salvation, creating an environment of exclusivity. This mindset fosters division and often leads to the marginalization of other belief systems. In reality, spirituality is diverse and deeply personal. Embracing this diversity can lead to greater understanding and cooperation among people with different worldviews. Religion has historically placed strict controls on sexuality, often labeling natural desires as sinful. These teachings can lead to feelings of shame and repression, impacting relationships and personal well-being. Modern perspectives on sexuality challenge these outdated norms, promoting acceptance and the understanding that love and desire are natural human experiences, not moral failings. Some religious teachings emphasize humanity's responsibility to care for the earth, while others focus on dominion over it, justifying exploitation. This duality affects how religious communities respond to environmental issues. Encouraging interpretations that align with sustainability and stewardship can help mobilize faith-based efforts to combat climate change and protect the planet. As technology advances, questions arise about the role of religion in a world shaped by artificial intelligence. Will religious doctrines adapt to address ethical concerns about AI, or will they resist these changes as they have with past innovations? Exploring how religion interacts with cutting-edge technology can shed light on its relevance in the future. In today's interconnected world, spirituality is evolving beyond traditional frameworks. People are blending practices from multiple traditions, exploring mindfulness, and prioritizing personal growth over dogma. This shift reflects a desire for authenticity and freedom in the spiritual journey. By redefining spirituality, individuals can create meaningful connections that resonate with their unique experiences and values. Many religions emphasize the importance of free will, claiming that humans have the ability to choose their own paths. However, these same systems often impose rigid rules and threaten punishment for non-compliance, creating a paradox. Is it truly free will if choices are coerced by fear of eternal consequences? This contradiction highlights the need for a deeper exploration of what freedom means within religious contexts and whether such systems genuinely allow individuals to make independent decisions. Religions have historically dictated strict gender roles, assigning specific duties and behaviors to men and women. These roles often reflect the societal norms of the time when the doctrines were written, rather than universal truths. As society progresses, these outdated roles are being challenged, with many people advocating for equality and rejecting traditional norms. Recognizing the cultural roots of these teachings can empower individuals to redefine their roles in ways that align with modern values. Guilt is a recurring theme in many religious doctrines, used to encourage adherence to moral codes. While feeling remorse for wrongdoing can lead to personal growth, excessive guilt can be debilitating. Religious teachings that emphasize sinfulness can create a constant sense of inadequacy, making it hard for individuals to embrace self-acceptance. Finding a balance between accountability and self-compassion is essential for personal and spiritual well-being. Religious communities often provide a strong sense of belonging and support. These networks can help individuals navigate challenges, celebrate milestones, and find purpose. However, this sense of community can sometimes come at the cost of individuality, as conformity is often expected. For those who don't align with the beliefs or values of their community, the challenge lies in maintaining connections while asserting personal authenticity. Religion has inspired some of the most iconic art, music, and literature in human history. From Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel to Bach's compositions, creative expressions often reflect spiritual themes. However, these works also reveal how religion can serve as both inspiration and restriction, with artists sometimes facing censorship or condemnation for challenging orthodox beliefs. Exploring this dynamic highlights how art can be a bridge between faith and free expression. The fear of death is a fundamental human experience, and religion often provides solace by offering the promise of an afterlife. This assurance can bring comfort, but it can also prevent people from fully embracing the present. By focusing on living a meaningful life in the here and now, individuals can find peace without relying on the promise of what comes next. Recent studies show a decline in organized religion, particularly in developed nations. People are increasingly identifying as spiritual but not religious, seeking personal paths to fulfillment. This trend reflects growing skepticism toward institutions and a desire for individualized spirituality. Exploring the reasons behind this shift can offer insights into how society's relationship with religion is evolving. Science fiction often explores themes of religion, questioning humanity's place in the universe and the nature of divinity. From Asimov's robots pondering morality to movies like Interstellar exploring sacrifice and transcendence, these stories reflect the evolving dialogue between faith and science. By examining these narratives, we can gain a deeper understanding of how religion might adapt, or dissolve, in the face of technological advancement. Imagine a world where religion exists purely as a personal journey, free from hierarchies and institutions. Would it still hold the same influence? Stripping away power structures reveals the core of religion as a tool for personal growth and connection. This perspective challenges the necessity of organized systems and invites individuals to focus on spirituality without the constraints of institutional agendas. Ultimately, religion and spirituality are deeply personal. The choice to question, redefine, or even reject inherited beliefs is a courageous step toward self-discovery. By examining the systems we're born into, we can determine whether they serve our growth or hinder it. True freedom lies in the ability to think critically, seek knowledge, and chart our own paths toward meaning and fulfillment.
Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.